And welcome back, everyone, to the Digimon Partner Series. This one comes to us from Michelle Barnes, who asked the question, what is Snakeweed from Ninja Turtles' Digimon Partner? This is kind of interesting. He was a low-level thug that worked for Krang, but due to getting exposed to mutagen, he morphed and got plants fused to his body and became a human-plant hybrid with bug-like features. So that's an interesting backstory, to say the least. But so, what do I do with a Digimon Partner for this guy? Well, there are the characters that I try to appeal to their personality more than just aesthetics. But then there are the ones that I try to appeal more to the aesthetics than what, because there's not enough character there to really figure it out. And so, shockingly, we have a plant-based Digimon partner line. Starting out with, not Palmon. You'll notice the flower is different color. This is, I believe, Auroramon. Is a subspecies of Palmon that is, generally peaceful. In fact, ironically, most of the Digimon on this video are going to be relatively peaceful ones. They just happen to work for like a hired gun, or hired henchman. But yeah, because it's kind of a humanoid plant, almost swamp thing looking, really, it makes sense to go that route for something that looks basically like a makeshift version of Swamp Thing mixed with a praying mantis. So that was a rookie, and I really wasn't having the best of luck when it came to plant-based Digimon. There are plenty, but I was trying to find one that works well. The champion, I went with Weedmon, which is a subgroup of Vegemon. Unlike Vegemon, it's not able to ripen itself, but what it lacks in that, it makes up for in its ability to pretty much just take a hit and keep going. It looks a lot closer to Snakeweed as well, being a lot more viney, just living sentient plant matter. So there you go. The ultimate Blossomon, a Chimera, Audrey 2 Hydra plant monster, which ironically is again described as being actually very peaceful. So I don't know. The idea of monster mutant plants just makes sense for this line. So as it says, we have Auramon, we have Weedmon, and we have Blossomon. Blossomon was actually one of the ones that I'm like, I remember that one. Yeah, that makes sense. So what then do I go for the champion? That sentence made no sense. What do I go for when it comes to the champion? Well, the level of actual mega level plant-based Digimon is surprisingly slim pickings. You got your Rosemon, your Lotusmon. You got those, but they're all like humanoid female, like beautiful, just like wearing plants. I'm like that one doesn't really work, I think, for this line. And so I'm like, what does Blossomon digivolve into anyway? And I'm looking, I'm like, well, I have one that I used prior to this. Griffinmon. Now, Griffinmon, you might be thinking, well, that's a jump. And admittedly, Blossomon turning into Griffinmon, I think, is a bit of a jump. But I think it still works here because Griffinmon basically is a chimera. Yes, it's based off of Griffin, but when you really look at it, you don't even know where those wings come from. But it's got like that smiling snake tail, its body. It does not match its face, which seems to have a little bit of almost like a metal Greymon helmet on there, but not quite. Its legs are clearly look influenced from Garurumon. So it's clear that while it is a griffin, it is design-wise a griffin, it's actually got a bit more like a Chimera Manticore thing going there because of that tail. So the idea of it being still a mutant and a hybrid of things still makes sense, and I think still makes sense for this line. This is just my opinion, though. What would you do for this Digivolution line? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks for the next one. Later.